supporters of Proposition 50 celebrating a decisive victory minutes after polls closed at 8 p.m.
I'm ecstatic. I feel that this is showing a complete rejection of what we've experienced over these last 10 and a half months.
Elect Mikey Sherrill giving voice to what is undoubtedly a bounce-back moment for Democrats.
That's the Virginia I know, that's the Virginia I love, and that's the Virginia I will have the honor of serving.
What's up, man? What's up?
Tonight it was, not expected to be a victory. It was very Democrat areas, but I don't think it was good for Republicans. I don't think it was good. I'm not sure it was good for anybody. But we had an interesting evening, and we learned a lot. If you read the pollsters, the shutdown was a big factor, negative for the Republicans, and that was a big factor. And they say that I wasn't on the ballot was the biggest factor.
President Trump, when I say this, to get to any of us, you will have to get through all of us.
You are about to watch an opinion-based podcast. This episode is not meant to be facts. It is only the opinion of the host. The host lists all references with links in the box below. Again, this is only the opinion of the host.
He's here. He's here. Yeah, broadcasting somewhere in Northern California.
In the bowels, right to the belly of the beast.
Inside his command post. Somewhere in the brick and steel of a nondescript building. We have made contact with him. DonRob from DonRob Flixx.
What's up, everybody? I'm back. My bad. What's up, everybody? I'm back. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate it. Well, New York has a new mayor. Well, who gives a fuck? You know what I care more about? My state passed yes on 50. Because my state is full of a bunch of fucking idiots. That's why. But fuck it. You know what's funny? Democrats are like, man, we're so happy. We won Pennsylvania. We won those Supreme Court justices. We won 2 governorships. We won a mayor in New York, but it was all blue places anyways. You know what New York still has, though? This right here. Dang. I wonder if that hurt. Think he cut himself? Motherfuckers like, They got zombies out in New York still. We do out here in the Bay too, though. We got zombies too. Don't do drugs, kiddos. Don't do it. It's not good for you. Damn.
Glad you moved.
Just another rainy day.
That's why I moved.
Oh boy.
See, that's a focused driver, you guys. Here's what happens when you don't focus on the road when you're driving. Just family driving, yeah. Distracted driving. Here's another driver that's probably on the phone. Check this out.
And you still don't see it? You still don't see it.
Yeah. What's he not?
You still don't see it.
What do they not see?
Oh, dude.
What do they not see? What are they not seeing?
I don't know what he's going to do.
Oh, he's going to hit that. Bam! Dumb motherfuckers. Now, here's why it's good to be patient when you're driving, you guys. Road rage isn't good, man. This motherfucker's like, let me buy. I want buy. Let me buy. They're just all playing games with them and shit. I mean, they're making them road rage, but all 3 of them technically are road raging right here, if you guys think about it. But that motherfucker's an idiot. Look, he's swerving back and forth. I'm going to get through. I'm going to cut through. This happens in the Bay Area daily to me when I'm driving. But look, not this part, though. This motherfucker's like, I'm going to cut around. I'm going to go. Look, I could do this shit. Look, flip that motherfucker because he's an idiot. This guy thinks he's in a 4x4. So he's like, I'm not going to go to the right. I'm going to cut to the left. I'm going to the left because I got a big 4x4 with a 4-banger. Fucking idiots, man. Road rage usually ends bad, kiddos. It does.
Are you crossing the street? Are you crossing the street? You want me to help you? I'll help you real quick.
This guy stopped to help someone in a wheelchair, man. But the guy in the truck isn't happy about it. Check it out.
What was that?
He's not having it.
It was a accident. You want to do something, man? You.
Did he stop to act like he's helping someone? 'Cause that triggered the dude on the bike, man. But first he stopped to help the guy in the wheelchair. He's a nice guy.
Good?
Like, you good?
All good?
Okay. Now it's go time, motherfucker. This dude's heated. Look at him running up on this old dude. It's like, let's go, motherfucker. It's go time.
What's up, Dad? What's up?
Fight. Bing, bing. Think you got the old guy? Well, what do you guys think? Think it happened? Grocery store road rage is real too, you guys. It is. Check it out. Bumper carts. Might want to think twice before complaining in a drive-thru these days, man, especially if you're in the hood.
The driver had just picked up his pregnant wife and 6-year-old daughter from the airport. The employee hands over a bag of food, but the driver complains that an order of curly fries is missing. When she comes back empty-handed, the argument continues. She closes the window for a second, reaches into her back pocket and pulls out a strap. The argument becomes more intense before throwing a handful of condiments in his face. The worked-up employee paces back and grabs into her back pocket. As she moves towards the window, we see she's holding the strap in her right hand. She opens the window and points the strap at the man, who immediately takes off. She leans out and fires at the vehicle. The next car to pull up is a Houston police squad car. And they're not here for a burger and fries. They're here for some answers. 28-year-old Elenia Ford was arrested and charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. The customer and his vehicle were not struck by the gunfire.
Nope. Remember back in the days when all you had to worry about was someone pissing or shit in your food or spitting in it, you know? Women aren't playing these days, you guys. They're not. Some of you might be too young to remember John Wayne Bobbitt. His wife got away with cutting his wiener off. But that story was the first time I learned about feminism. I heard about it actually, I think a little before that, man, but I'm still really trying to figure it out. Now it's called Modern Feminism, I think. I think that's what it's called. That's what I'm seeing everywhere, at least all over YouTube and when I'm trying to research it. But I'll tell you more about that crazy wife that cut her husband's wiener off after we watch some of these modern day feminists right here. You know, how they show the world how strong women can and should be. Let's watch it together.
It's time for what comes around goes around, you bitches.
Let's go.
To say that the MAGA people got so angered by my video that they're literally trying to hunt me down. Every MAGA person watching this, okay, please listen carefully to my words. I don't work there anymore. I see you guys commenting the location of my job, the address of my job on all of my videos. I see it. I don't work there anymore. Commenting the name of my job. I don't work there anymore. They let me go because of my video, and that's fine. It's a restaurant. I'll get another job. But
working with the public.
You guys are fucking insane and sick in the fucking head. You get so mad that someone tells you that a certain cuisine isn't for you, that you're gonna try to dox someone and hunt them down at their job and make them and all their coworkers feel unsafe.
I think it's going both ways.
Because I said that since you vote against Latinos, you shouldn't be able to enjoy Mexican food. I didn't even serve the MAGA table at my restaurant. They weren't my table. I didn't speak to them once.
She didn't speak to them.
I didn't speak to them once. They didn't get bad service from me because I wasn't their server.
She ignored them.
You guys can't watch a little video of me roasting MAGA on TikTok without getting your fucking panties in a twist?
Oh, she's just
Are
roasting
you dead
them.
ass? I don't work there anymore. Please leave my job alone and leave my coworkers and managers alone.
Quit putting up videos.
What is wrong with you people? Like, genuinely, what the like? Are you sick in the fucking head?
Quit
help.
putting up videos.
Oh my god.
You work for the public. She's a server. Quit putting up videos. What are you thinking? This next one, man. I mean, she's a handful, man. This girl thinks she thinks she's above everybody. Look at this.
Where's your manager? Can I speak to your manager?
Speak to your manager.
I asked for extra ketchup.
Here we go. She's lucky she wasn't at that one Burger King.
And I got it. What is this? What is this? This is so much ketchup. I can't eat that. You're making fun of me because I'm on a diet.
I mean, it's all women she's yelling at. I thought women stick together.
Now that right there is one strong, independent, respectful, well-mannered, hungry, low-sugar lady that men want and desire, isn't it, fellas?
Yes, sir. Not really.
I wanted to come out and publicly let everyone know that that was me in the video.
She's definitely going to apologize, right, for being rude. I mean, she's a strong, independent woman, right?
After this video was published on TikTok, it went viral and news organizations wrote about me. And I honestly have no idea. I am simply baffled that this is possible. People found out where I work and they sent the video to my employer. I was then fired from my job.
Viral on TikTok. So she's seen how she acted, huh? Yeah, and she'll say sorry. I know it, man. I mean, it was all women. They all stick together, right? She was being rude to like a group of girls at work, working for a fast food restaurant, probably making minimum wage.
I was fired, which I find to be extremely unfair because all I was doing was going to get my weekly cheat meal, and it was the McDonald's employees that did not follow the simple directions that I asked for. So I felt that I had the right to come in and let them know that my burger was not made correctly. I did nothing wrong.
She did nothing wrong, you guys. You guys want to watch it again?
What is this? What is this? This is so much ketchup. I can't eat that.
Can you imagine,
You're making
like,
fun of me because I'm on a diet?
can you imagine if that's your girl? Getting in an argument with her?
Sugar, ketchup? I'm upset.
She wants her cheat meal.
Literally, I did nothing wrong. So please leave me alone. This is extremely unfair of you guys to do this to me. Thank you.
Wow. That's her TikTok, but leave her alone. Okay. Let's go back to one, you might have missed a few pods back. This one fits perfect right here, I think. Let's.
Yeah, I got fired. Somebody posted where I work in the comments of the video. I'm pretty sure I know who it was.
Who was it?
You and your baby daddy.
Damn. Wait till you guys see what she posted.
They didn't say it was because of that. They just said, oh, it's not working out. Like, we're going to go in a different direction.
She must be, in a right to work state.
But, I understand what context clues are. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do now, but if you need to, have some Adderall, I got you.
Adderall. Oh, now she's posting that she got the stuff, huh?
Or I can babysit your pet. I'm, really, really good at that.
Pet. You're good with animals, and you got the hookup on Adderall.
So, yeah, I'm about to go on a 3-day bender.
What do you do for a living?
Bye.
She works as a vet. She works in a vet clinic, you guys. Read what she posted. Check it out. Read it. Unfortunately, I did not get cracked last night. All the wellness appointments are getting euthanized today.
Yeah. Hi, Tatiana. This is Shelly from HR.
From HR? Okay. No, I don't remember you, but what's going on?
We had a discussion a couple weeks ago about your absenteeism and tardiness.
Okay.
You know what time you have to be clocked in at work?
6 o'clock.
Yeah, 6 a.m.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, on 7/18, you clocked in at 6:12.
Wow.
We had a discussion about that,
12 minutes.
Yeah, but, they're waiting on you to be there.
For like the 20th time.
Okay. Okay.
So your employment is really going to be terminated as of today because also on 7/28 you clocked in at 6:21.
21 minutes.
She's not even surprised.
Yes, that's 21 minutes of company time.
But I still work though. Like I still like. Well, why didn't y'all tell me that today when I was just at work?
Because I handle all the HR, so they wanted me to call you because we had that discussion, remember, about...
And that was the day that I let my... Alright, keep going.
So you were also on 8/8. You clocked in at, like, 6:32.
That was... Okay, so I let my cousin use my car the night before, and...
That's like saying my dog ate my homework.
He didn't bring it back till the morning, so, like, I still...
My dog ate my homework, Teach.
9 days after we talked, so... And then, on 8/12, you just did a no-call, no-show.
That was my birthday. That's my birthday. Like, I already told you.
This girl's like, it's my birthday.
But y'all, that's my birthday. I'm not. No, that's fine. All right. Okay.
Even I worked on my birthday.
Yeah.
Y'all too.
Don't adults work?
Well, unfortunately, I just need you to turn your keys in. And
I'll be there tomorrow, because that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I got water everywhere.
What?
She's like, what? I got fired for
Like, what?
doing a no-show because it was my birthday and I've been laid
It's
out.
your friendly neighborhood therapist who thought she could save these hoes, but got her job terminated as a
Friendly
result.
neighborhood
Story time?
therapist.
I think yes. Do not, I posted a video on Monday telling men that their dusty behavior is only harming them and that they would benefit from emotional intelligence, and I not by Friday didn't have employment.
She's a therapist and thought it's okay to put down every fucking man on planet Earth who has who's emotionally suffering right now on her social media.
To you straight. If you're looking for a girl who's gonna take care of you or cook you dinner or gonna provide for you, you're not gonna find that here, okay? I don't bring things to the table. You know what I bring?
What?
I bring these good looks,
And big forehead
this hot body,
and thin hair and big nose and
and an unforgettable personality.
because it shines so bright, huh?
But that's about it. Everything else is pretty much up to you. And I like it that way. I'm gonna keep it that way. So if you're looking for a girl who's gonna bring something to the table, you're not gonna find that here.
She said it, not me.
And you might as well move along and not take me out. So yeah,
Peace.
just wanted to let you guys know that.
I'm sure you'll get the best of the best single dudes posting shit like that, girl. We love strong, powerful women that are independent like you.
Now we are going to play a game. But first,
Let's see if you can figure out what the game is by watching this first right here. Check it out.
I hate my tattoos, and let me tell you why.
Why? Because they look like shit?
So I've never,
Did I
ever,
guess it?
ever seen anyone talk about this openly on the internet.
What?
I started getting them at 18, and since I was maybe 10 years old, I was going through some identity crisis, wanting to be loved, wanting to be accepted, and for me, that was my way to do that. And I'm not the same person I was 20 years ago. Whenever somebody asks me about a tattoo, should I get a hand tattoo? No. Please don't get it, or at least wait a long time until you're 100%
She has a
certain
nose
that you want
piercing.
it.
You
It's been
noticed
a
that,
few
right?
years now, but I started getting a few small tattoos removed, and it's painful. If I had the opportunity and
Nose
the money,
piercing.
I would completely remove every single tattoo on my body.
Remove your nose piercing.
I'm getting it removed. I don't like tattoos. Love tattoos on other people. It freaks me out that it's in my skin. I thought I always wanted a tattoo, and I don't want one anymore. And hers are so nice.
A mistake that I made that I still think about is like 80% of my tattoos. I don't regret them enough to laser them, but some of them, like, I mean, I love my cat, but like I didn't need that. I love my dog, but like,
blame you.
I
Those
don't
are
know,
some
just having a
fucked
pit
up
bull
looking
in every
tattoos.
picture for the rest of my life is kind of intense. There's just a few I can do without.
A bunch of little ones. I don't get it. Well, can you guys guess what today's game is about?
should little kids be allowed or encouraged to transition?
Let's see if any of these women, feel the same way about kids transitioning as they do about the tattoos they regret getting back when they're young and dumb. It's a good way to look at it, right? Let's start with the next girl, and then in the end, we'll circle back to the ones we just seen. Let's go. Let's see if we can guess, who's for it and who's not.
Even regret, I do have one giant regret in my life, and that is
What?
getting all of these tattoos on my arm.
Why? Oh, what's wrong?
Just saying that out loud, I've been holding that in for so long. So just saying that out loud feels so good to let that go.
Oh, poor girl.
He's right. I do regret getting these tattoos. I do regret having this on my body, and in undergoing so much change, and to have those feelings, those resentments coming up for yourself, it was very heavy and very hard to deal with. All summer, last summer, I wore only long sleeves. I would not wear a short sleeve. I would not wear a tank top. I wore long sleeves the entire summer because I was so ashamed.
Damn.
It's unfortunate that the person that I am today has to live with the very long-term repercussions of the decisions that I made when I was 18 years old. I'm a firm believer that there is an exception to every rule. So while I don't believe in regret, my exception to that rule is living in the regret of what I did to my body before I knew who I was, or before I was comfortable in my body. I'm very comfortable in my body. Now I love my body so much. I'm so proud of my body. I am proud to possess my body. I'm proud to inhibit my body. My body is my temple. I was that asshole who went into a sacred temple and carved their fucking initials on it. Yeah, I know you've been at every sacred site around the world and there's some asshole who defiled it. I'm the asshole who defiled my own temple.
I have daddy on my inner lip from my ex-boyfriend's album promo for TikTok.
You were a good girlfriend.
Yeah, I hate him now.
If you will. That you put a shirt on once when you were in your 20s, and now you have to wear that for the rest of your life. And that is what it feels like to get heavily tattooed before you turn into a fully developed adult human.
You know, like puberty blockers and
But
you know,
today
castration,
specifically I wanted
right?
to talk about not matching my aesthetic, right? So I think if you ask almost anybody that's over 30, if they have a better idea of who they are in their 30s than they did in their 20s, they're gonna be like, oh my God, yes. I have all of these tattoos that don't necessarily reflect who I am at 36. They might have reflected a moment in time in my 20s, maybe a moment in time when I was like not doing so well
Nose
mentally,
ring.
and they are here forever. Before anybody says anything, no, I'm not getting all of my tattoos removed. Like
Or
that's
my
not
sin
even
things.
feasible. Don't even suggest it. Generally, I have like a lot more femme, girly aesthetic than I did when I was younger. I was a lot more dark and spooky and moody. And now like I have adult problems. I'm back to doing a bunch of stuff I liked to do when I was a kid, like
She was a
collecting
slicer,
antiques and
probably.
spending time outside, and I wear a lot of white and ruffles. My aesthetic just does not match. No shade to the artists, still get a ton of compliments on them, just wish that they weren't on my body. But I wanted to come on here and put myself out there and say, I was told that I would regret my tattoos when I got older. I am older and I do regret my tattoos, and you might too.
This forever. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't
Ever,
regret
ever?
it because if I do,
Forever.
you're like little tattoos
Sorry,
you can
Miss
cover them up. You
Jackson.
can laser them off. I've had some laser done. I had laser done on the tattoos that were
for
on
real.
the behind my ears, on the side of my neck, and they're gone, and I feel so much better about it. But you can't undo this. Everything that I've done, you can't undo it. You can't. That's it. It's too much. You'd have to. I'd be getting laser tattoo removal probably for the rest of my life.
Tattoo is done. I look at it and I am trying to not cry. Like, I know that these are stupid, silly little goofy tattoos, and maybe to you, like, it doesn't matter how the fuck they look, but I actually care. Like, I actually liked my original banana, and I thought it was adorable, and you just put the ugliest piece of shit on my body ever that I have to live with. I mean, hopefully it's gonna fade as much as it did the first time. I'm like not taking care of it at all. I'm washing my hands a million times a day, and once it starts to scab, I will be peeling the scab off. So I'm hoping it just fades as much as it did the first time, but like, I was pissed.
Not get those tattoos. I'm telling you right now, do not get those tattoos. So many of you are gonna regret it.
Don't do it.
Just like I do. Yeah, just a little big sister tip.
There's a lot that I'm glad I didn't do.
All of them. When I got them, I was like, oh, this isn't something that I'm ever going to want off me. This is like a chapter in my life. This is something that I went through. It's a memory, so it's just going to be there. Tattoos are something that will make you feel uncomfortable and awkward as hell in situations that you never thought you were going to give a shit about, but really you do, because appearance does help people gauge what kind of person you are, what kind of lifestyle you live, and if they want to be associated with you or not. It can hinder you in job situations. It can hinder you in business dealings. It can hinder you in your child having friends with other people and their families, because they're going to look at you and think whatever. And you can always say, oh yeah, like I don't care what people think. It's not about them. It's about me. Young people, trust me when I tell you,
better be a rock star.
You will certainly regret.
You better be a rapper. You better be
especially when you become a parent. I promise you're going to
an
regret
athlete.
them. Unless you are in the lifestyle of like tattoo artistry. When you're 40, you're going to
Or
regret it.
that.
And when you're 80, it's going to look like a blob on you. These things are an embarrassment. I'm ashamed, and I wish to hell I could get them off. You couldn't have told me shit when I was 23 years old. You couldn't have told me I wasn't going to love the tattoos for the rest of my life. Now I'm stuck with my birthday on my arm and a diamond next to it because I didn't know what to get, but I wanted something on my arm, and now it's just ridiculous.
A lot of these girls are pretty
where I meet
too.
people and I go to shake their hand
They
and they see all
fuck
this
their
stuff,
bodies
and
up.
I just know they're formulating like some sort of idea of who I am, and I know that tattoos should not be an indication of your character or your lifestyle.
What do you mean?
We are living in reality.
They all mean something, don't they?
So we are going to understand and agree right now that it is. When you see them, it is. When I see them, it is. You deduce what you're dealing with
because they
based
are
on the person's physical appearance.
They're permanent, idiot.
Somebody, and I hope that person's not going to get a tattoo because of me. So check out those 18-month ones that fade. It's your best bet. Love y'all. See you later.
For forearm, it's almost in like the crevasse of my elbow. What's this called? The armpit of your elbow?
Just don't do it.
Yeah, that's where my tattoo is. Once he finished tattooing it, I was like, oh my gosh, I am so happy. I'm going to be so addicted to tattoos now that I'm single. I love this. And then not more than like a month later, I was like, oh man.
I wonder if in the future, we will all have a deja vu when we see the same fucking thing with the kids of today. You guys ever think about that watching these girls right now? You know, those kids have great parents who care so much about, you know, little Johnny's feelings. They let little Johnny castrate himself, or chemically castration, you know? That isn't, you know, reversible. Do you know it was invented for pedophiles and rapists? Did you guys know that? So they could never orgasm again? Sorry, let's go back to the, you know, the girls that are depressed about the ink that they regret.
I feel like judged and watched by people in my community because I have a lot of visible tattoos. People are probably listening to this and saying like, well, you should just get them removed. Sure, I'll get them removed, but,
yeah, go get them removed.
I have a lot of tattoos. I'm not going to show all of them right now. Like maybe I'll do a tattoo tour one day, but they're all really big, black, blotchy. They've gotten like blown out. I've gone to like dermatologists and tattoo removal places, and you want to know how much they quoted me per session to remove, you know, my tattoos, and it's going to take probably 12 to 20 sessions. They said it would cost per session around $1,000, $700. If I pay for like this entire package, it would come out to like $700 a session.
OnlyFans.
$1,000 up front. Laser tattoo removal is also extremely painful. It's a very strenuous process on top of being very expensive.
Many times that I got hired because I was more heavily tattooed, there were way more times that I lost out on jobs because I looked just a little bit too hardcore. The vibe that I always got is that sleeves are cool and hand tattoos are cool and maybe even like a little neck piece is cool. But when you have your whole chest
tattooed, a lot of these girls have a lot in common.
It's a little bit much. Unless they're casting for like a biker or some other cliche. Granted, I also had really short hair and a little bit harsher aesthetic overall, but yeah. I do have some kind of funny stories though about being hired because I had tattoos, and somebody at the brand between the shoot and publication decided that they did not like that. In several cases, I was photoshopped to have no tattoos in the end and everything was just like very smooth.
4 tattoos when I was 18 years old, and I hate all of them. It is by far one of my biggest regrets. Let us see them. What are these tattoos?
Why do you hate them?
I hate looking at them every morning. I
Why?
wish they were gone. I have scheduled so many tattoo removal appointments, but I cancel them because I'm scared of the price and I'm scared of the pain. None of them fit my aesthetic
It's
anymore.
the price. It's not the pain.
I just don't know why 18-year-old Brooke felt so pressured to get so many tattoos.
Because you thought it was cool,
So here's a really
Brooke.
quick tour to sum it up. Sagittarius.
You treated that shit like
This
it
one's
was
a cover
sushi.
up. You can see the original
you're going
one. It
out
was a
and getting
cat
sushi.
straight from Pinterest. I should
You're
have
one of
just
those
left the
people.
cat because it was
Because those
smaller.
are some ugly
and I don't
tattoos
like
you
this
got.
huge blotchy
You
flower.
got the ugly.
I am
you got
strong
some
because I've been
fucked up
weak. I am
ink
fierce
work,
because
girl.
I've been afraid in my mom's handwriting. This one's by far my least favorite
Did you get this
one.
shit done
It
in
is
the
so
hood?
ugly. It
I
says
mean,
we're holding on to a fairy tale.
someone that just got out of the
We're moving
pen, or
forward,
what's
but
up?
We're not there yet. It makes total
Who-
sense to me now why I don't like
who
these
did your
anymore because
garbage
my
work?
brain literally was not fully developed when I got them. Maybe someday I'll get them removed. I really want to. Once again, I'm just so
Get
terrified
those stretch
of
marks
the
removed
price
too while
and
you're
the
at it.
pain. So for however long it takes me to get over those
Sorry,
fears, I
I
would just
shouldn't
be
say
hiding
that.
those
That's
parts
not
of my
nice.
body from social media, from everyone, because I hate when people see them and I hate when people ask me about them because they're so ugly.
My younger self, anything, it would be to hold off
Yeah,
on
they are.
tattoos. Hold off on them because they're not really that important. I should have definitely like really thought on the pieces that I wanted.
So the Bible says your body's a temple. Well, teen me completely disrespected mine with this glitter fart and butterfly tattoo here.
So guys, remember,
I was 16.
think about what I
had
talked
40
about
bucks,
earlier.
Zero discernment. I'm in my 30s now. I'm saved. But she's still here to humble me daily. What was I thinking?
At least you have
Oh,
these.
wait. I wasn't. Because I was 16.
Hours, I think it was, years ago. This was like 2021, right when I got it. She was like, are you a
worshiper, and that never left me. And from that moment on, I started to feel kind of weird, and I started to see things like tattooing skeletons on you and stuff is not good. It's like a bad thing. And on top of it, rock on. Like, I'm not trying to look like that. Like, I literally just, I like pop punk and I like alternative music, and that's not what that gives. You know, that was me being stupid, and I just thought it was cute, and I was like, oh, I love music like that. Like, I'm not even like a metalhead, so I don't want it to come off like that. Like, I'm not at all. Like, I don't listen to freaking Metallica or anything.
Well, then why
I do
would you
like my
put
alternative rock
skeletons
and
on your
stuff,
body?
but not to the extent to have a rock on in your face every time I wear shorts or dresses. So yeah, I'm getting that. That was my number one. So that is my number one tattoo I'm getting removed, and that I regret because of the way I feel like it makes me look. And then the last one we discussed at my thing was my hand tattoo. Granted, I kind of like it. I don't know. If I could, I would get rid of all my hand tattoos. I should have never got my hands tattooed.
Yeah, you
this
shouldn't
side
have.
is like kind of pointless at this point, but whatever. I feel like it's not that noticeable. It's fine. This is like a little much. It's a little, I do feel kind of manly with a hand tattoo, but at the same time, the healing would probably be terrible with this. But also, do I get rid of it? I don't know. But now I'm thinking of keeping this, since I have a whole sleeve anyway that I'm not getting rid of right now. Thinking of keeping this and exchanging it for my thigh tattoo.
What they do, and I feel like there's a lot of things that I am limited in wearing. Like, for example, I can't wear like halter dresses that are like short, just because I feel like it leans very hoochie, and I feel like certain like slip dresses, like I just feel like they don't look right on me.
Wish I listened to people when they said I would regret getting fine line tattoos over the years, because at first I was like, no, they're so cute, they're so fun, whatever. And the past year I started really liking the traditional stuff more. But I have all of these that are just dainty. They're cute, they're very cutesy, but they're just not my thing anymore. So I just had to book a bunch of appointments to get all of these reworked and or
those
covered.
look fucked up.
It's like, I just wish I waited until I knew the style
like
that I
all
wanted.
Spotted,
but it could be worse. It could be like
look at that.
if I had bolder tattoos
not
and then
cute.
wanted to get dainty, that would be pretty much impossible. So at least this is possible, but I wish I waited. That's all.
I just went for another tattoo removal session. This was like its 12th time. There was nothing there before. Now it's outlined like the whole tattoo. Wow. This was my third session. I don't know if you can tell the difference how swollen it is. This was used to be something quite big. This was about the 12th session. My fingers, oh my gosh, I'm shaking. My fingers were like their fourth or fifth session. But yeah, check out that. That is absolutely shocking.
I wonder if is it scarred up though, like a burn mark?
Think about that.
Not good.
Think about this.
Not good.
Pain.
It hurts.
Pain. Baby, nothing's worth it. There is nothing that important on your body. Look at how swollen. You can't really tell. Wait.
Does it scar you though?
There is nothing that important to put on your body. Actually, let me not project, but let me just say, think about it.
Especially if you're gonna do that after.
Because this shit hurts, okay?
Yeah, that don't look good.
Like, when I leave that appointment, I swear I can taste metal in my mouth.
I start to get tattoos all the time. I get one like every few months. They're supposed to say angel energy. And that one just says energy angel.
That's age, any 18, 20, 16-year-old who thinks that you want to get a tattoo, especially to women. Don't do it. Don't do it. And let me tell you why.
My vape pen broke, so I got to hold it with both hands.
I always wanted a tattoo when I was 16, 17, 18. I was the biggest Dave Matthews Band fan, and I thought it would be so cool when I went on to MTV Spring Break to get a tattoo of one of his lyrics on my foot. My mom
You
said,
went on MTV Spring Break and got
you might want to
fucked
think about it for a while.
like 50
so I did.
times.
I thought about it. I thought about it for a year, and I thought, I want to get this tattoo. And so I decided to get the tattoo, and I tattooed "Take These Chances" onto the top of my foot.
Take these chances and fuck
I didn't
50
really wear
motherfuckers on Spring Break at
heels
MTV Spring
back in
Break.
college much. Wore a lot of Ugg boots, wore a lot of sandals. So I didn't think about the fact that one day I would be working in corporate setting, going to weddings, and having to cover up my tattoo.
She thought she'd be a hoe forever.
Also, what the fuck? Lyrics to your favorite high school band on the top of your foot, Kaylee?
Because you're an idiot.
So anytime I go
You
to like
thought
a
you
wedding,
would always be in
formal
high school.
event, or I've had a big meeting,
Or
I've always
college.
had to spend time covering this up because it just, in my opinion, looks trashy.
So if anyone wants to donate to my tattoo removal fund, please let me know.
No.
I'll accept donations. That's about as good as it's gonna get.
OnlyFans.
All right,
OnlyFans. Sign up or get a Patreon.
Have a great day.
Life after divorce. As a woman, I would honestly sit here and say, as much as I've made the decision and the choice to divorce my husband then, I also regret it. I don't regret it because I still loved him, but I regret it because I feel like I denied my children the right and the opportunity to have what people call a normal family. Now today I'm sitting with kids who are in the statistic of divorce. So as much as I've divorced, I would never ever advise anybody to go through divorce.
It comes more from a place of like
that had nothing
making
to do
the
with what
decision
we
to
were
get
just
tattooed
watching.
in the first place, you know, making
Keep
such
this in order.
permanent decisions in such a
I'm
temporary state of
confused.
mind, you know? And when I say temporary, I'm thinking, you know, thinking about who I was surrounded by at the time, my then manager, band members, label people, most of them heavily tattooed men in their 40s. And I wanted to feel a part of the group, you know? I was
Well, that
easily
makes more
influenced.
sense.
I had just gotten
See,
a record
that's-
deal. I thought, you know, I got this deal. I'm going to be a rock star
Had a
forever.
record deal, a
Never gonna
rock
have to
star.
wear the
I get
clone
it.
again, you know?
I get this.
And then I got dropped a year later. In a way,
Yeah,
I
but-
guess I'm still proud of myself for doing what I want to do at the
You
time
still do
and
music,
expressing
right?
myself accordingly. But TBH, and this is going to be kind of a hot take, but I think the age limit to getting tattoos should be 25. Like, how are you going to make permanent decisions when your prefrontal cortex hasn't even fully developed? I think it's a little weird, you know?
Regrets.
What about gender transitioning?
You know, not listening to my parents enough is a big regret, and like not really being more as academic as I could be.
What do you guys
Not
think?
taking advantage of my 20s and my 30s and like having fun. I just was too caught up with being an adult and I have to do this and this. No, like that's a huge regret I have. Like enjoy the 20s, enjoy the 30s.
But like I don't know if this is gonna be your aesthetic or even your personality in like 10 years.
Or 10 days.
That's how I feel about my face
No, it
tattoos.
won't be.
I'm like,
Is there one right here?
There's one here.
Yeah, I thought so.
There's one up here.
Think
there's
about
one
these
here.
little kids, these little boys that are taking
I've
puberty
changed
blockers. So these little girls
as a person,
taking puberty
and especially
blockers.
in like my levels of
These
like
little boys
how
that
I
will never
appreciate feeling soft and like
grow into being a real
it
man.
leaks out into like
if you
my
know what I
self care
mean.
and like how I look. And sometimes I'm like, no matter what the I do, I look like I beat people up, or I look like, or
What
no
if
matter
they,
what I
you
do,
know,
like I want to
change
put on
their
a really
mind
nice
like these
dress
girls?
and like feel like I'm not, like I buttered my skin all up and I feel
Can't
all
tell me
soft and I
that
feel really
some won't.
feminine, and then I'm like, damn, I'm blasted.
Sad, man. You can't tell me that some won't. And I mean, meanwhile, you got parents out here that are basically encouraging it. You know, they're taking their kids and they're taking them to a therapist that thinks a lot like that. They kind of, maybe the parents don't know it. In some cases, I think some of the parents do know it because they know where they're taking their kid. They know what town or city
Okay, so
they live in.
I want to go on a date, right?
And go on a date.
But there's no one that I want to go on a date with.
Why?
I don't know if
You're not that hot.
is that just me? Like, is that a me problem?
Yeah, it is.
Because, like, I don't know how you guys are finding men that you genuinely like want to like explore a connection
I'm sure
with.
ladies aren't having a problem.
I
They're
just
not all weirdos like you.
I don't know.
Just had another boy not show up 2 weekends in a row. And this one was pretty set in stone. Like we were chatting yesterday, it was definitely on. He has my address. He lives an hour away.
ghosted
He
her.
has been texting me every day for weeks.
That he ghosted her.
This morning, crickets. Nothing. I texted
Ghosted
him,
her.
no response.
You hooked up
Actually
with someone
starting
else.
to think that anyone who says that they met their partner on a dating app has just been paid by a dating app to say that.
No, a lot of people meet that way nowadays. They have been for like a decade.
I'm sorry, when has dating ever been free? Why are they acting like we're trying to gold dig for a piece of chicken? Women have had bank accounts for like 5 minutes. You guys actually
chicken,
have it
5
easier.
minutes, what?
We're not even asking you to like build us a farm.
Right now,
Her whole life, my whole life, women
one
have
of those
always worked
moments
and
where
had bank accounts
the
and voted.
single life actually bothers me right now.
Why?
Like this
Why
is
does it
the
bother you?
harsh, sad part about being single. Like
What is?
on a day to day, month to month, like I'm good, but you do have those moments where you do feel like alone. All you want is a partner, someone to come home to. Like I'm leaving this event
That's a normal feeling.
and I'm feeling good, and I'm just like Dang, I have to go home to know it.
Okay, y'all know how red my face is. But I just wanted to get on here and say that I feel like the world is set up to be against single moms. Like,
No, it's not.
I'm just venting here, but like, this really sucks. You know, when you fill your day absolutely to the brim of things that your hobbies and all these things you do, but then when you're single, it's just like you end the day kind of just realizing you are alone.
Maybe
and
you have
there's
too
like
many hobbies.
nothing
Maybe you
to
have too
really
many
change that
hobbies.
in this current moment.
Where you're by
I'm
yourself
just here
too
to
much.
say that
Don't-
I'm freaking tired of doing everything on my own.
Right?
I'm tired of supporting myself. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of paying all my bills alone. I am freaking tired. I am exhausted.
Go
I'm
meet a
tired
dude.
of having bad
Hook
days and
up.
having no one to vent to. I'm
Go hook
tired
up.
of no one being there when I just need support and
Go
for
hook
one
up.
reason
Don't be
or another.
picky.
And I'm just frustrated.
I mean, you gotta be picky, but
this
not too
is
picky.
the biggest downside to being single. Like, there are a lot of pros of, you know, living alone and doing your own thing, but like on bad days and days when you really need someone and you have no one, it's absolutely horrible. And I just needed to vent on TikTok. And if
What's
this
wrong,
is also
strong,
you, just
powerful,
know that there's
feminist
others
woman?
out there feeling the same.
Okay, I love how girls just use this as their diary and their little journals. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I have been thinking, and I'm so single, like so incredibly single, it's not even funny. But I think that my future husband is not in the US. I think he's gotta be somewhere else.
Where? Where do you think he's at?
Because it's just, the guys here are not it. They're not doing it for me. I don't know what's going on or how our values got so screwed up.
Maybe it's you.
No.
Or sorry,
American
maybe
men are
it's
not doing
you.
it for me. But then it's like, I guess I need to go somewhere else. Maybe Europe or somewhere. Like,
Yeah, go.
Surely they have better men out there. This cannot be the dating pool everywhere. It can't be this bad, right? No. So I gotta book a flight and I gotta go somewhere else to meet my future husband. He's probably like in Italy or something, like with his family, taking care of his nana or something.
Maybe. See if he'll buy you the ticket.
I don't even know. I don't know. But US men are not it. I gotta know. Like, especially since this is international right now, if you are in a different country and you're a girl and you know, like, what's it like? Are there good men out there?
The grass is greener, right?
Because it's not happening here in the States.
The grass
It's
is
just
greener,
not.
right? Ladies
It's not it.
on the other
See,
side of the
nothing
world.
wrong with being love
If
bombed.
you're
It's
watching
fun as
this,
hell. Like, you're giving me mad attention and telling me you've never met anyone like me and that I am so special. Keep it coming. Like, why would I want you to stop? Because the minute that shit stops, I'm out of there. Then I'm just gonna go find another one who love bombs me.
She will become this girl. They all will, actually.
I'm going to be turning 39 a week from tomorrow, and I am still single.
But she has her cat.
And
Right.
that makes me sad. You know,
Why?
my own cats are running from me.
Her cat even needs alone time from her.
If you had told 25-year-old Rihanna that on her 39th birthday she would still be unmarried with no children, I would have laughed in your face or been so angry in disbelief, because that is not what I envisioned for my life. In my early 20s, I was never that girl that wanted to get married right away and have a young family. I wanted to be able to experience life. But probably around 25, 26 is when I was like, I do want to be married. And it has just never happened for me for whatever reason. And I have spent years wondering what is wrong with me. Is there something about me? Am I just not supposed to ever be with someone? And the reality is I don't know if I will ever find my person. And I hope that I do. And I want to have children. But at what point do you let that dream go?
Well, she said she's 39, almost 40, right? Might need to let it go soon. Your clock's ticking. Your clock's ticking, or go freeze some eggs, I think, right? Right? Any ladies watching this? All this really has more meaning, you guys, than I'm letting you realize so far. I'm doing this weave. The other side calls it circling back. But before I complete the weave, let me circle back to this real quick. Check it out. Remember Chop Chop?
Did you forget about this woman in the 90s who got so mad at her husband she waited till he was asleep and then she cut off his wiener? Now her name's Lorena. She's 20 years old, she's going to college in Virginia, and one day in 1988 she meets this dude, John Wayne. And John Wayne's 22 and he's a Marine, and they hit it off and they fall in love and everything is going great. And about a year later, they get married. And this is actually a picture of them on their wedding day. And look at them. I mean, they seem to be really happy. Until... Here's the thing about his marriage, though. It actually ends up not going too well. John Wayne gets discharged from the Marines, and then he has trouble finding steady work, so Lorena has to become the provider, and this stresses them out. And they end up fighting all the time. Plus, John Wayne likes to drink. Like, a lot. And that's not really a good combination. And about a month into their marriage, boom, he starts being abusive, physically. Like he shoves her and he punches her sometimes. It's awful. And so their fights start to get really bad, to the point where they call police on each other. Then, to make it worse, she ends up getting pregnant. And he doesn't think she would make a good mother, so he allegedly pressures her to get an abortion. And she does, and then she resents him over it. And all this goes on for several years, until she's around 24 and he's around 26. Both hit their limit, and they've had enough of each other. And she's trying to get a protective order against him while he is asking her for a divorce. So this marriage is basically over. It's on its way out. And that is when shit gets really crazy. Because one night, it's 1993,
Nothing lasts forever,
and John Wayne, he's been out all night drinking at the bar, and bro is absolutely wasted. While Lorena, she's at home in the bedroom asleep. And so John Wayne comes home from the bar, and suddenly, boom, he busts into the room. And this scares Lorena, but he doesn't care, because that is when he pins her down, and he allegedly essays her. And then, afterwards, when he's done, he passes out in the bed. While poor Lorena, she's just disgusted and she's sick to her stomach, and so she leaves the room and she goes downstairs. I mean, she doesn't want to be around him. And she goes into the kitchen to get some water, and that is when she sees it, a large kitchen knife. And so she starts thinking, fuck this guy. She is not going to be a victim anymore. She's about to get her revenge. So she grabs the knife and she heads back upstairs to the bedroom. And John Wayne, he's still asleep, passed out, drunk as hell, no idea what's about to happen. And that is when she pulls back the covers and she pulls his willy up and she takes the knife and ka-shing, she cuts it right off. Damn. And so she's standing there holding it. And John Wayne wakes up like, what the f***? But like, he's still so drunk that he doesn't even realize what happened and that his junk is missing. So he just lays there all confused like, whoa, what's going on? While Lorena, she's like, oh shit, and boom, she runs away with the schlong still in her hand. And she runs out of the apartment and she jumps in her car and skirt, she flees. Minutes later, she's speeding along the road, trying to calm down, and she realizes that she can't steer her car properly because she still has John Wayne's stupid wiener in her hand. So she rolls down the window and she throws it out of the car as hard as she can, and it flies through the air and it lands in a nearby field. Minutes after that, she arrives at her boss's house. Her boss is like also her friend. So Lorena gets there, she goes inside, and she's upset, and she's freaking out. And boss is like, what did John Wayne do to you this time? And Lorena's like, no, I cut off his pee-pee. And boss is like, ooh, we should probably call the police. And so boss calls the police and she tells them what happened. And police are like, okay, well just tell us where we can find it and we'll go look for it. And so around 4 a.m. in the morning, there's a gang of police officers out in this field combing through the grass looking around for a rogue wiener. And then around 4:30, finally, they find it, lying on the ground. Apparently, one of the officers accidentally stepped on it. Like, oops, oh, hey, there it is. Here's the thing, though. They don't know what to put it in. Like, what kind of container. Like, they've never done this before. So they go to a nearby 7-Eleven, and they end up putting it in, and I'm not making this up, a hot dog box. One that looks like this. Meanwhile, John Wayne, he had a friend drive him to the hospital. And there, he waits for the police to show up with his wiener so that doctors can reattach it. Which he ends up going into surgery, and they do. They reattach it, and apparently it works fine. Regardless, bam, they arrest Lorena. And I don't have a mugshot of her, but here she is in real life. And so, all of this is happening in the 90s, and this story blows the fuck up. Because it's a crazy story, and it's in like every newspaper headline, late night talk show hosts are all making jokes about it in their monologues, Saturday Night Live is making fun of it. But here's where the story gets interesting. There are actually two crimes in this scenario. One is John Wayne essaying Lorena, and two is Lorena cutting off his glizzy with a kitchen knife. And each of these crimes has a separate trial. And John Wayne's trial goes first, and he's being charged with SA. And his trial is wild, because they're like holding up pictures of his wiener for the jury and everyone to see. It's absolutely insane. Now, keep in mind that all of this is happening during a time when the common sentiment was that if a husband SAs his wife, it doesn't really count as SA, because she's his wife. Yeah, I know, it's terrible. And at the end of it all, it seems like the jury agrees with at least some of that because he gets found not guilty. Then Lorena goes to her trial, and she's being accused of malicious wounding. And she gets on the stand, and she describes the abuse she had gone through, and lucky for her, she's also found not guilty by reason of temporary insanity. So neither of them see any real prison time for this. But then, after the trials, John Wayne apparently decides that he kind of likes the spotlight. So he just keeps going, taking every opportunity he can. He allegedly starts a band called Severed Parts that apparently doesn't go anywhere because I couldn't find much about it. Then he goes on to star in an adult film called John Wayne Bobbitt Uncut. And yes, you're looking at an actual scene from that movie. Then he goes on the Howard Stern show, where they apparently raise money for him to get penis enlargement surgery. And they actually do it. They raise the money, and he legitimately ends up getting the enlargement surgery. Then he and his new wiener stars in another adult film, and it's called, and I wish I were making this up, Frankenpenis. Then, around this time, he gets convicted of battery for hitting his new fiancée, and he spends a few weeks in jail. A few years after that, he appears on WWE Monday Night Raw for some reason. And then a year later, bam, he gets arrested again, this time for battery charges against his new wife. And sometime after that, he has to get his penis enlargement surgery reversed. I guess there were some complications or it looked weird or something. And so he has surgery to get it back to his normal size. Bro did a lot. While Lorena, on the other hand, she kept more of a low profile. And later on, she actually goes on to found her own organization to help victims of domestic violence. And this is her talking about it on TV. She's blonde now. So yeah, good for her.
Good for her, yeah. Okay, so I don't really understand the true meaning of modern day feminism, do you guys? But I know it's not this right here. For sure, I know it's not this.
Hello.
What's your name?
Honesty.
Honesty?
Yeah.
So you are honest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, before we watch more of this next segment,
viewer discretion is advised. And what you are about to witness is sad as fuck. And we think real feminist women that care about other women and wanting to help empower them not be so selfish and care more about this and not all the other dumb shit you've been watching about them for the past hour.
now that we got that out of the way, check this out. Don't do drugs, kids, or drink. And LA is way overrated. Trust me. Remember those things, right? No drugs, don't drink, and LA is overrated. And find a mentor.
Yeah, I'm 19.
19?
Yeah.
And are you homeless?
Yes, I am.
How long have you been homeless for?
I've been homeless since I was like,
Since
originally since I was, it's like a whole difficult hassle thing, you know. I got took from the system, and then my mom will kick me out, you know, so it'll be back and forth.
Uh-huh.
So I would say since I was 13.
13?
Yeah.
So how do you survive out here? How do you make money?
Make sure you guys
take care of
subscribe to
yourself?
this dude.
Him.
Go watch the full
He helps you a lot? Okay.
of all this
So what do
on
you
his
guys do?
channel. I'm just showing
I
you
just
part of it.
depend on him, you know.
Just depend on him, so he takes care of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have been.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing for him.
Sad.
You
He's
have
pimping her.
somebody out here to look out after you, and take care of you, and You know, obviously.
I don't know for sure. I'm assuming.
It's
wrong.
painful for you to be out here because I can see that you're emotional about it, you know. But, you know, hopefully your circumstances improve, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the hardest part?
The hardest part is not knowing when he's gonna give up on me, you know? Is when I'm gonna be on my own. That's
Yeah.
the hardest
She's
part.
brainwashed.
I don't think
That's
he's
what that
gonna
means.
give up on you.
You're brainwashed.
He looks like a good guy to
If
me.
you happen to see this,
And yeah, don't think like that. You know what I mean? Think positive. Just
yeah, I agree with
you
that.
know, take care of him. You know, and he take care. You know, if you doing your part, you know, and being the best that you can be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about
My
that.
fear is just being alone, you know?
Your fear is being alone.
Out here. Yeah.
Yeah.
There.
Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Alicia Nario.
Okay. How old are
Go
you?
watch the rest of that
26
girl's interview,
years
though.
old,
It's
yeah.
sad.
26?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Are you homeless?
Yes.
How long have you been homeless for?
Probably about like, let's say about like 3 years, about maybe 4 years now.
About 2 years?
4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
How did you become homeless?
Honestly, I became homeless because I stopped renting a room in Rialto and then I moved out. And my mom said, "Come stay with us," and Danny was with my family.
Because she got hooked on
But
dope.
my family's
That's
there to
why.
help me, but really ain't there to help me. Like basically, I lost my job and I just came with my family and they're there supposedly for support or whatever, but really not. So yeah. I was like going. I don't know if you guys want to know.
Just
I was
talking
going to
in,
college and all that, and
fast forward.
medical assistance, and I did one mod, and I needed them help. I need my family's help for transportation.
I wonder if we
and
could
all that, and,
fast
they didn't
forward
help me,
everything
so
around her.
I was just like, since they ain't gonna help me, and I was trying to do my best.
You think?
I just left, and I just came out here.
But not her?
That's how I'm.
So you just. How old are you?
19.
19. Are you homeless?
Yeah.
How long have you been homeless for?
God damn, look at her.
All your life? All of your life? How did that happen?
I started doing drugs at like 12, and I've been on the streets ever since.
What's that?
At least she's honest.
I've been on the streets my whole life. I just got out of prison, like when I was, like after I turned 18. Right when I turned 18, I got out, doing a year.
Can you speak just a little bit louder? Yeah.
I got out of prison like less than a year ago.
Let's get just a little bit away from the traffic. I could barely hear. Can we go over this way some?
I wonder how old she is. She's probably
Maybe to that tree right over there.
20.
Are you homeless?
Yes,
19.
I am.
You know what? It's a little hot. Let's walk over to the shade over here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's better right there. Yeah. All right. So, how long have you been homeless for?
I've been homeless for like 4 years now.
About 4 years.
Yeah.
And how did you become homeless?
My mom put me out due to my domestic violence relationship affecting our housing, you know? So like, it was either me or all of us, and then so she just chose me, so I had to leave, yeah.
Wow. So it was a situation with you and a boyfriend in the household?
My baby daddy.
Your baby's dad?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you guys stick together after you had to move out of the house?
Nah.
You guys broke up after that?
We was already broken up then. That's why he was coming
Leave
over
the
so
state.
much. To like
Leave Cali.
He was harassing me.
Start a new life
And
somewhere.
then-
Got you. And
That's how you get out. That's how you save yourself.
Yeah, and then the police, they don't help at all. They told me like
Yeah,
6
it's
times.
called migrating.
Before I can submit for
That's what they
a
did
restraining
during
order
the
or something
Great
like
Dust
that. I was
Bowl.
like, this is crazy. So,
Hello. What's
You
your
gotta
name?
migrate. You gotta leave. You gotta bounce.
What is it?
Serena.
Drina?
Serena.
Oh, okay. How old are you?
I'm 24.
24?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Modesto.
Modesto.
Modesto? You're a long way from home. How did you
Modesto, yeah,
wound
that's
up
not-
down here?
yeah, it's not too far away from home.
I was with my friend, and then
She's,
I guess we just
Modesto
driving
to
around,
there.
and then he drove out here.
What, 4.5 hours?
You wound it up here.
5 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
We drive?
Do you have family down here in LA? No family? No. You by yourself?
Yeah.
All right. Are you homeless?
Yeah, currently right now I am. I mean, sometimes I stay with my baby daddy. Other than that,
And how long have you been homeless for?
like maybe a year.
About a year? Okay.
How long?
And how did you said you're 27? 24, I'm sorry, 24.
Did she say how long
That's pretty
she's been
young
out
to be
there?
homeless.
I can't
How did that
remember.
happen?
Did she?
I lost my house after I had my second baby because I had a spot. You know, I had a spot in the job and everything, but when I had my second baby, he was in the ICU. So, like, I was working up until I had him, and then my landlord was selling the house I was staying in. And
She's fucked up right
so
now.
he gave
She's
me time,
drunk.
but my baby in ICU.
She's on some
I kind of
shit.
like not stopped working and then just stayed right there with him. And then
Looking sloppy.
All right, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Deja Diamond Watley. Here, everybody pretty much knows me by my documented name.
She looks like she just got there.
I am 24 years old.
Are you homeless?
Yes, currently I am experiencing homeless due to numerous amount of stalking and overpressurization of my life. I've been harassed and stalked by different agencies such as the FBI, let's say legislative government officials, even people that would consider themselves from the Vatican.
Oh, this girl. She's schizophrenic, you guys.
Stalking you. What's the situation with that?
She needs
They're
help.
stalking me simply because I'm not from this planet, and I
Look at
stay
her.
in the energy of
She just
that.
took her glasses off.
But I
Look.
keep it very low key. So they wanted to find
how
out a lot of
clean
different
her
information
face,
on me. I had
eyes.
made a friend with one of the
She's not on
agents
dope.
very early on with my, going
She's
out
schizophrenic. She needs
and
help.
talking to people again since I was after school.
How old are you?
I am 28 years old.
28?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, this girl.
Are you homeless?
Yes.
How long have you been homeless for?
The other girl,
About
she wasn't no hoe, and
2 months. Yeah.
she needs help.
And
This is a hoe.
How did you become homeless?
I'm not able to pay my bills, and it's expensive out here, so I probably having to work 3 jobs and not able to pay rent, car note, all that. Yeah.
Damn,
Okay,
she's
so you had your
sucking
own
dick for
place
3
and
different
working 3
pimps. I wonder if that's what that means. She's working
And,
3 jobs.
What happened? Did you lose a job?
I don't think so, though.
Yeah, I
That
lost
creates
a
some
job,
problems.
and then it put me behind on some bills. So then I had to catch back up, and it was just too hard to catch up or to find another job. So, yeah.
Hello. So, how did you become homeless?
I was with my baby's dad, and I was pregnant, and he beat me up with a metal baseball bat when I was asleep and pregnant. And so, it kind of,
I noticed a
kind of messed
routine
me up
here
in my head.
other
so I
than
had to go on the
drugs.
streets.
I noticed a
Wow.
whole, and other than liquor,
So
I
after that,
noticed
what,
a whole
you just
nother
didn't have a
routine.
place to stay or something?
Well, yeah, because I had to call the cops, and so he went to jail, and so I was pretty much like on the streets.
Wow, that must have been pretty rough.
Yeah.
Man, I can imagine. So, how long has it been?
It's been like 3 years.
About 3 years?
Yeah.
You've been homeless
Damn,
for
that's
3
a lot.
years?
3 years. That's a
How
long
do
time,
you,
man. I mean,
how do you survive? How do you take care of yourself?
do all you guys notice
I
a
get,
routine?
Like welfare every month, and then like I don't know.
My mom, she just kind of, it was like, I don't know, it's kind of complicated. My mom took care of my grandma, and she couldn't have people around to take care of my grandma, but my mom doesn't take care of my grandma anymore and stuff, so I'm trying to go home, but I have to get, things lined up before I can go.
So to all you strong, independent, modern, feminist women out there, I'm talking to you. If any of you are, even if just one of you are watching, stop being like these girls.
This week's top fake news.
But some could be real, but to be safe and out of an abundance of caution. This is not our opinion. We are only reporting
The fake news, the news.
Brought to you by DonRob Flixx.
All rights reserved. Did you guys get a chance to see, the fireballs in the sky last night? Or 2 nights ago, actually. Harvard scientists call it the Terid meteor shower, I believe. The turret? Isn't that what it's called? Turret? I don't know. I should look that up. Can you? Oh man, astronomers revealed first look at, that big comet, 31 Atlas. You guys see that? As it reappears behind the sun. It's fucking crazy. You guys realize we have a Harvard scientist telling us it's an alien spaceship? Did you guys know that? We do. But because he went on Rogan last week, everyone's saying he's a crazy conspiracy theorist. I already knew dude was crazy, but, now we don't have to believe me when I'm Rogan, right? But down here on Earth, look at this. In Mexico, killer whales take down great white sharks. Man. Government is still shut down, you guys. I don't know what to say. 41 million people right now, on the edge, about to rob the nearest Wally World. They are. Stay away, man. Or anyone pulling out of a, drive-thru, unless they're at that one girl's.
Stay ready, motherfuckers.
Remember, paranoid survive. Judge throws out Drake's, Not Like Us defamation lawsuit against Universal Music. They threw it out. But guess what? Take a guess. Drake's appealing it. He's appealing the Not Like Us lawsuit ruling. These fucking guys, man. I mean, Spotify, they failed. Did you guys hear about this? Spotify failed to act on the bot farm that, from Drake's streams. Class action lawsuit now. I'm telling you, Taylor Swift, 15th #1 album from Life of a Showgirl. I mean, come on, we all knew that was about to happen, right? But is she really a showgirl? I mean, flat ass, huh? Universal Music Group and AI Music Company, Udio, reach an agreement in their lawsuit. I'm not sure the exact number. We should look that up. You should have the number of what the number was. Lordy Caribou, you guys hear of Lordy Caribou and more, join the music genocide campaign. They're geo-blocking their music in Israel. You guys hear about that? You gonna play their music or? Oh, we're not there. All that does, is hurt the fans, not the government, you guys. But I get it. Everyone could protest in their own way. And they choose to do, in that, in their way, that's how they choose to do it. So, I mean, you got to respect it. But I think doing another festival protesting the government would make a bigger noise, don't you? As a recording artist, like going there, actually doing a festival show, getting more artists like you. I mean, but I don't blame you for being for being scared to do it. I don't blame you at all. I wouldn't do a show in the Middle East either. I mean, it's easier just to say, we're going to geo-block you. I mean, I agree. It's easier to say, I'll just geo-block my music. I mean, I wouldn't do a festival there either, man. I mean, look what happened on October 7th, right? Guess what time it is? I'm not doing the top 2 this week. It's number 24, man. Come on. It's number 24, man. 20 fucking 4. You know what that means? Here's what that means. Number 24 means this. We're about to do. Hold on, wait. Hold on here, man. My hair's probably all fucked up too, huh? Yeah, my bad. Actually, it don't even fucking matter. I mean, we're just on the podcast. It don't fucking matter. Number 24. We're going to do a few things for number 24 today. Let me see if I can hang this up right here. I want to do a few things. Number 1. I don't know. I mean, most likely, no. I mean, or maybe so. I don't know. But if there's any Brother Lin Chung fans here right now, here's what I'm going to do for you. And even if you're not a Lin Chung fan, I mean, why not? Let's just do it. But I am curious to see what happens here, because it'll be kind of funny if nothing happens here. But I think something should and will happen here. But let's see. All right, here's what the contest's going to be. Let's just make it up right now. Let me think. Hold on. Well, you know what? I'll announce the contest after we do the other thing I want to do right now for the number 24 for Brother Lynch, he just came out with a brand new single, Issues. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to sit here right now. I'm going to go ahead and get myself a copyright strike. I don't think it'll be a bad copyright strike because I think it's you're allowed to do a reaction, but we're going to do a reaction video to Issues, to the music and to the video. Man, I will say, I'm most likely it's probably a biased opinion coming from me, but I mean, why not? It'll be kind of, it'll be interesting, right? If you are a Lynch fan and you're here, but man, let's do this together. Why not, right? So can you do me a favor? Can you pull his video up? I want to do it not just on the music, but on the animation too, because man, him and his new graphic designer doing that animation for him, man, that dude's talented, man, and they're doing something big for you guys right now. If you are a Lynch Hung fan, and if you're not a Lynch Hung fan, it's big for you too. You got to admit, man, that it starts off hard as fuck, right? That's Lynch Hung all day right there. The way it just starts off, the way he's coming out like that. That's that Brother Lynch Hung, the creator. Keep going.
Yeah. Some niggas got guns with them and come get them. Then some niggas is dumb, but some come slippery.
Eat the liver, deliver him to the river and leave him shivering right by CP Circle in River Bend. I'm considering retiring, heat firing, deep fry him in grease. I then eat vitamins. He's violent, he's firing deep. I am in some sort of a sleep. He might need violins. I told you I'm sober, I'm like a cobra. Wait for your bitch to come over, I'ma get to know her. Put her in the back of the store, then I'ma rope her. Then I'ma watch the body get colder, colder and colder. Y'all Family's coming over, calamity's coming over. We eating just like the poor.
That shit, man. Don't laugh at me, man. I'm old school. I come from from these days right here when, they put zigzags on the cover. Let's get back to this. But before we get back to it, let me tell you guys something, man. And I always tell Lynch this. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Hold on. Just keep sticking to my lips, man. But tell me if I'm wrong about this. Lynch constantly evolves. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? Constantly evolves, man. He knows how to. It goes back to the story I told you guys, like on pod 2 or 3, episode 2 or 3, man. When I first saw, Lynch in the booth working, and that's when I saw the first professional after knowing all these different hip hop artists, just knowing all these different people getting into the booth, man, and watching him go to work and how he did it. Man, it's telling you. Everybody knows rappers nowadays, man, but you don't know legendary rappers. You don't. There's a difference. it's unexplainable. But let's keep going. Go ahead.
Just like the soul when we beating, just like you know when you used to dip the coca. I'm a psycho, nigga. Used to sell dope on my bicycle, nigga. Ready to murder, nigga, I could go with ya. But you ain't right, cause you the type to go switch up. It's a sticky situation, I'm a
rewind it like
sober, I'm like a cobra. Wait for your bitch to come over, I'ma get to know her. Put her in the back of the store, then I'ma rope her. Then I'ma watch the body get colder, colder and colder. Y'all family's coming over, calamity's coming over. We eating just like the poor. We heating just like the stove, and we beating just like you know when you used to dip the coca. I'm a psycho, nigga. Used to sell dope on my bicycle, nigga. Ready to murder, nigga, I could go with ya. But you ain't right, cause you the type to go switch up. It's a sticky situation.
Man, I don't know why I stopped it, but let's take it back because I'm fucking up by having you stop it like this. So do me a favor, take it back like I don't know to like the minute 40-second mark. Can you do that for me? Minute 40-second mark. Take it to minute 46 seconds. Go ahead. Go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some niggas got guns with them and come get them then. Some niggas is dumb but some come slithering.
Eat the deliver him to the river and leave him shivering right by CP Circle in River Bend. I'm considering retiring, heat firing, deep fry him in grease. I didn't eat vitamins. He's violent, he's firing deep. I am in some sort of a sleep. He might need violins. I told you I'm sober, I'm like a cobra. Wait for your bitch to come over, I'ma get to know her. Put her in the back of the store, then I'ma rope her. Then I'ma watch the body get colder, colder and colder. Y'all family's coming over, calamity's coming over. We eating just like the poor. We eating just like the stove, and we eating just like you know when you used to dip the coca. I'm a psycho, nigga. Used to sell dope on my bicycle, nigga. Ready to murder, nigga, I could go with ya. But you ain't right, cause you the type to go switch up. It's a sticky situation, I'ma go ape shit with the 50 cause I'm cooking without the apron. They got half the grease, I want the bacon. If it's late now, I'ma be creeping through your backyard like Jason. Leave it purple like the Lakers at the lake. I can take the body parts and put it up in a plate dish. Some say I used to worship Satan, ain't mistaken. Not at all, I can call and have your babies taken. My brain's at the gas station. I got bodies in the basement, you made me hot, congratulations.
That right there, that scene.
I'm smoking punch, you hear the popping, hear the bodies drop. I'ma leave it at the bottom of the river basin. They say I'm a mental patient, I'm in Sacramento waiting. I could turn the nigga to Cajun. I can erase them and replace them with the AI. They say I just come through making faces. Family's coming over, calamity's coming over. We eating just like the poor. We eating just like the stove, and we beating just like it over when you used to get the coca.
This animation these days is just...
Nigga. Yeah.
Understand. You guys don't even know. You really don't.
Lynch Chung, nigga. Yeah.
I don't know, that's just...
We're pretty much done, man. Episode 24, the end. I'll see you at 25 next week. I love you, Peace to everybody else. Thank you for coming. DonRob, out. You know what? I'm going to stop saying that because I think it sounds kind of stupid. So, gone, man. That's how I really talk. I don't tell people DonRob out. I don't talk like that, man. I'm not like DonRob out. You know, that's why would it, right? So, all right, guys, I'm out. Peace. Take this off because I got to save it because it's white. I like to keep it bright white without having to worry about it, but I do got some backups. All right, man, I'm out. right? Look, we got, almost 7 million white people, 4.1 million black people, 3.7, Hispanic. Look at Asians. I mean, you can see, the natives. You can see all the other nationalities right here. I mean, that was back in 2013. Here's current stats nowadays, where we're at. The stats are going to look a little different. These aren't solid, with the numbers like you see right here. But look at this. Look at the breakdown. For example, look at the top. 45.6%, man.
Take